This is the Sakar MURLI of the 12th of May, 2023. Essence. Sweet children, the elevated directions are of the One Father. Constantly continue to follow them. Become real children and claim your full inheritance from the Father. Question. Due to not having faith, in which aspect do stepchildren not become the Father's full helpers? Answer. Stepchildren don't have the faith that they will become the masters of the pure world by becoming pure. Without them becoming pure, the pure world cannot be established. If they had this faith, they could become full helpers. Real children recognize the Father fully and make effort to become worthy. They follow the Father's Srimat and become elevated. Song. I have come, having awakened my fortune. Om Shanti. You children heard the song. You children say that you have come to a school. This is not called a common satsang, a company of truth. Only you have the company of the truth. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is called the truth. You children are now sitting in the company of that truth. That is, the one who is the unlimited Father. In fact, there are two Fathers, a limited Father and an unlimited Father. One is the incorporeal Father of all souls, and the other is Prajapita Brahma. You children have now found both Fathers. Only the unlimited Father, who is called the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the God of all the devotees. There are many devotees, but only one God. He is the incorporeal, unlimited Father. The other one is Prajapita Brahma, the unlimited Father, and the third are your physical fathers. Bodies are born through vice. Such children are called a physical creation. This world of the Iron Age is called the world of sinful souls. The other world is called the viceless world of charitable souls, the new world. There is just one world, not two. There is only one home, not two. In the beginning it is called a new home, and then it becomes old. When Bharat was new, it was called the Golden Age, the Age of Truth. Now that it is old, it is called the Iron Age. This is called a vicious world because it causes sorrow. When the world was new, Bharat was also new. Now that the world has become old, Bharat too has become old. There was no religion other than the deity religion in the new Bharat. There was only the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. There were no other lands at that time. It is a matter of 5,000 years. Bharat was called heaven. When there was a reduction of 2 degrees in the Silver Age, it became the kingdom of Rama and Sita. The deities then went into warrior religion. The Golden and Silver Ages together are called the land of happiness. When the land of sorrow begins in the Copper Age, the path of devotion begins. Bharat, which is in salvation, then goes into degradation. First of all, there is 16 degrees salvation, then 14 degrees salvation, and then in the Copper Age the path of sin begins, and so the people of Bharat begin to become unhappy. It is Ravan who makes you unhappy. Now all are following the dictates of Ravan. No one knows God. His directions are remembered as the highest of all. You have now come to awaken your fortune for the new world. People all make effort for the old world. You know that there is now to be the Mahabharat war for the destruction of this old world. However, before destruction takes place, the new world is needed. The Father is now making the world new. All of you are children of God. Previously you were the devilish children, and you have now become the children of the one who is ever pure, in order to claim your inheritance of the land of happiness. That is, to claim a deity status. You have come to make your fortune with the unlimited Father. The Father has come once again to give you children unlimited happiness. The people of Bharat have become completely like shells. There are no kings now. It is the rule of people over people. The deities who were pure have now become impure. They sing, "O purifier, come." They burn effigies of Ravan, but Ravan doesn't burn. You will not burn him in the Golden Age. In the Golden Age there was the kingdom of the world almighty authority deities. At this time all have become the residents of hell. You now have to go from this side across to the other side. There is just the one boatman. He comes and takes you from the ocean of poison to the ocean of milk. Wealthy people here believe that they are in heaven, and that those who are poor are in hell. They don't know what is meant by heaven. You know that there was the kingdom of lords and ladies of divinity in the Golden Age. You recognize the unlimited Father and call him Father, so you will surely receive your inheritance. You have to remember that you are residents of the land of peace. You have come here from the supreme abode to play your parts. The Father sits here and explains the full account of how you take 84 births. The Father says, "Children, it is now the end of the Iron Age. You are studying easy yoga here with the Father." You say, "Baba, we will definitely go into the Sun Dynasty clan." That is your aim and objective. This is God's school. God speaks, "Children, I have come to change you from humans into deities, to make you become the kings of kings." You have to become real children and claim your full inheritance. If you follow Srimad, you will become the most elevated. The Father is the highest on high. Incorporeal God is neither subtle nor corporeal. The deities, Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar, are subtle. They cannot be called God. God is only one, and the devotees are many. Devotees are now stumbling around on the path of devotion. Some are stumbling in one place, and others somewhere else. All of you are actors in the drama, and so you should know the creator and the director of the drama. However, you don't know anything. In the Golden Age there were Sun Dynasty deities. Their praise is sung. Both are human beings, so why are they praised? Because God made them become like that. The Father is now changing you from human beings into deities. Then from deities you will become warriors, etc. Deities reside in the new world, and then they become Tamo-Pradhan and impure in the old world. Baba comes and makes you worthy once again. He changes you from shells into diamonds. Some of you recognize him clearly, whereas others have semi-recognition of him. Those who have semi-recognition of him are called stepchildren. They don't have this faith. Baba, I will definitely become pure and become a master of the pure world. They don't become his helpers. First of all, you have to belong to the mother and father. Baba, I belonged to you. Then I forgot you for half a cycle, and I was then influenced by Maya. I now belong to you once again. Only impure ones are respected in this impure world. There are no such things in the Golden Age. Baba has explained that when people shed their bodies in the Golden Age, they have a vision beforehand. I will now shed this body and become a baby again. The lifespan of that body finishes. There is no untimely death. They shed their old bodies and take new ones. There are the examples of the snake and the buzzing moth. Even a buzzing moth has that wisdom. People of today don't have that wisdom. You are the true buzzing moths. You buzz knowledge to a variety of insects and change them from human beings into deities. The Father has come to make you happy. He has come to teach you easy yoga. No one knows when the Father taught you Raj Yoga. This is why the Father says, children, follow my directions and become elevated. At this time, all give devilish directions. The notion of omnipresence had made Bharat as completely worthless as a shell. Bharat continues to take loans. Human beings don't know anything about who God is or where he resides. He is incorporeal, so why are you looking for him here? God says, you say that you are the followers of Shivananda, but you do not follow him. Nowadays they are given so much respect. However, only the Srimat of the one Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is remembered. You have now come here to follow God's directions and claim your inheritance from him. The Father says, those who stumble around don't know me. They don't know that the Father teaches you, gives you your inheritance and makes you into the masters of the world. You have now become free from stumbling around. God speaks, I have come to make you into deities. You BKs know that God comes and gives you children the inheritance of the mastery of the world. You become the masters of the world by making effort. The Father is the creator of the world. You no longer have to stumble around. Those who stumble around don't find God. You are claiming your inheritance of happiness from the Father. All the rest will receive their inheritance of the land of peace. You have now ended your accounts of sorrow and are accumulating your accounts of happiness. All the rest will experience punishment and go to their own sections. You children heard the song. You have come here to make your new fortune for the new world. Then, when you have taken 21 births, that fortune becomes old. Whether you claim the Sun Dynasty kingdom, whether you become wealthy subjects or poor subjects, you now have to make effort. Some subjects too are very wealthy. Some kings even take loans from them. Even now some subjects are wealthy. It will not be like that in the Golden Age. The subjects there are a lot wealthier than those who become kings and queens later on. They live in big palaces. You can become whatever you want. Everyone is now unhappy. Baba has come to make you constantly happy in heaven, that is, to make you the residents of heaven. At this time the residents of hell take birth again in hell. You are making effort to become the residents of heaven. Baba has no bodily name. Human beings receive 84 names in 84 births. There are different names, forms, lands and time periods. Shiv Baba receives neither a subtle body nor a corporeal body. He says, I take this one on loan. I come when it is this one's stage of retirement. This drama continues to be shot second by second. You and I met in the previous cycle. We are meeting now, and we will meet again. Each second that passes by is in the drama. The Father too is bound by the bond of the drama. The Father says, I come and make you children become like diamonds. I am your most obedient and most beloved Father. I also become your teacher and Satguru. I don't have a father, teacher or guru. I myself am the Father of all. I am knowledgeful. I don't have a guru. I myself am the bestower of salvation for all. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap-Dada. The spiritual Father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual Father. Essence for Dana. 1. Buzz knowledge like a buzzing moth, and do the service of changing human beings into deities. Follow the Father's Srimat and become constantly happy, and make others the same. 2. In order to make your fortune elevated, definitely become pure. In order to take everyone from the ocean of poison to the ocean of milk, become a boatman, the same as the Father. Blessing. May you be loving and detached, and experience a constant and stable stage in every situation, by having the awareness of being a trustee. When you live as a trustee, your stage is constant in every situation, because a trustee means to be loving and detached. When you are a householder, there are all types of taste, and there is a lot of consciousness of mine. Sometimes my home, sometimes my family. Householder consciousness means to wander around in the sweetness of many things. Trustee consciousness means to be stable. A trustee would be constantly light and always in the ascending stage. He would not have any attachment to the consciousness of mine, nor would he have waves of sorrow. Slogan: to have a balance of contentment and easiness is a sign of an elevated soul. Om Shanti.